Hey guys! It's time for the technically part 2, but also not exactly because you could watch them separately, sketchbook video, where I show the second half-ish, it's not exactly half, of the sketchbook from the years 2014 to now May of 2015. So we're going to continue where we left off. I had a little bookmark. We have a Chibi Goliath, which if you follow my Chibi DeviantArt account, you should have already seen this. I made some adjustments because I didn't exactly like how it was drawn here, but this is all finished on my Chibi DeviantArt account. And some figure drawings. Actually, this was done in December, so December 2013, but then figure drawings. So that starts 2014. And here we go. Oh, this is the Loomis book that I got for Christmas, so I started going through it. Keep in mind this page, because in the same sketchbook a year later I ended up doing it again, and it's kind of neat to see the difference. Yeah, my parents got me the book, so I was playing around with it, but that didn't last too long. The next page is kind of not safe for work, so I'm gonna skip that, but yeah, I'll probably try and post it somewhere if I remember. I won't remember, but you're welcome to remind me. Anyway, so I wanted to try drawing in pen. I follow Psychro on YouTube. I don't know if any of you guys know him, but you should totally go follow him. He's really awesome. And he was doing a lot of pen work around this time. I mean, he still does a lot of pen work, but it just kind of inspired me to try and learn how to draw and control pens, and these were like those ketchup packets. So I was like twisting them around. I was trying out different pens, trying out different size pens, different color pens. So this was fun. This was fun. And I don't know why, but I guess I drew guns. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I just don't remember the reason why I decided to draw guns. But anyway, the names of all of them are, I wrote them all next to it. I think this was just a generic grenade. I don't know. More figures and hands. Yeah, still trying to get a grip on the form. I'm still trying. I'm not great at figures nowadays. Apparently the figures were 120 seconds and the hands were 90 seconds. That one's not too bad, neither is that one. Ooh, faces. This is on my Tumblr if you want to have a better look at it. Apparently I spent 5 to 10 minutes each on them. This is Sam and Dean from Supernatural, except this one's supposed to be Castiel. And yeah, I'm just trying to practice faces. I kind of like this one, even though it doesn't really look like him. And more faces. Chris Evans, of course. Of course. So this one looks like Ruffalo. I even wrote that down. It looks like Ruffalo. That's funny. I like that one. And this one was different. I actually tried really hard to get accurate and like purposeful strokes. And this one I was really loose and just. It's interesting to try that out differently. I've done that a couple times and you get really different results, and it's interesting. Like, this felt more comfortable to do and looks, at least to me, a bit more relaxed, but I don't know. And I was trying something different with this one. I think this was from Proco TV. Like, he made a video about this where you try and just capture motion to just very purposeful lines, and it's only one way, one direction, one stroke for each piece. So you kind of really got to break things down, and some things have to be exaggerated, obviously. But and this was me drawing Robert Downey Jr. with my left hand, and then again the same picture with my right hand. Left hand noses, yeah, left hand noses, and then from Proco TV the beans, and then some mouths. And then I guess I was just doing pelvis muscle, or not muscle, pelvis skeleton. There we go, that's the word. Studies. Yeah, Proco TV actually just came out. If you guys don't know him on YouTube, really go look at him. He just came out with a video recently about this. It was really interesting. I enjoyed watching it. And then a foot. And some feet. and lots of feet. And apparently a bad foot. More feet, and then some with my left hand. I need to draw more with my left hand. It's really fun. It's a struggle, and you really hate it when you're doing it, but then when you're done, you're like, oh yeah, that was fun. Some mermaids. I don't think I used any refs for these. I think I was just playing around. Ooh, all of these were with my left hand. I like that one. I like that one a lot, actually. That's probably like better than most of my right hand, my actual dominant hand drawings. And then Avengers cast, of course, with Ruffalo, Scarlett Johansson, God damn it, Chris Hemsworth, Robert Downey Jr., and then Jeremy Renner, and then Chris Evans. And then I did them again because I wasn't happy with some of them. Mostly Scarlett Johansson. This is just terrible. Like, that shouldn't even exist. It's awful. But this one is so much better. So was this one for Jeremy Renner, because that one doesn't really look all that much like him. Yeah, that actually doesn't look like Ruffalo. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't look like him. And I can never draw Robert Downey Jr. Every single time I draw him. This was another video on YouTube. I don't think I posted this anywhere, actually. It might be on my Tumblr, I don't know. But I wasn't happy with it. I used colored pencils. It was that website where you could take two Pokemon and it combines them. It's a neat website. I don't remember what it's called, but it was a fun challenge. An OC of mine, this is on my DeviantArt, my main DeviantArt. Just playing around with Copics and this new brush pen that my mom got me. Probably for my birthday. This was in May. I guess it was my birthday because I don't remember getting it for Christmas and my birthday is in March, so probably took me that long before I started using it. Y'all should know this one, maybe. This is the 3-marker challenge, the first 3-marker challenge I did. And yeah, it's not that great. I still kind of like her shirt though, just the design of it, how the blues kind of like melted dish into the yellowy brown. Then some figure studies / figure drawings that combine the words. This was where I did like a stick figure. I did a little bit more detail of the same pose than I did again. And I noticed that the more and more I did the pose, the more and more relaxed and easy and better that it came out. So, you know, if you're doing figure drawings and studies and stuff, or you're just drawing anything, drawing the same thing multiple times can tend to help loosen things up and make it better. And then I was doing more of that. This is a ballerina, I think, so this one guy took several pictures of this ballerina doing several different poses, so they all kind of go in order, which is really neat. This was some challenges from my friend, same friend for the horses if you saw the previous video. So yeah, just some birds, sparrows, llamas. I kind of like that one just because it's a little funny looking. And this one, fire, I did this with Copics, and I did this one, the same one with colored pencils. Yeah, this one actually came out really nice. Kind of like that one. I should try it again. It was like a real challenge because I'd never done fire before. Like, I've done it digitally, but that's totally different from doing something traditionally. Abs. Oh yeah. I did some more of those recently, actually. Some kitty cats. I'm still not good at animals, but I'm trying. More from her challenge was just ram horns, and then I just lots more figure drawings. I like that one. It's just such a boss pose. Oh, it's such a great pose. The drawing's not that bad either, in my opinion. Fan Pro, woohoo! I think this is on my Tumblr actually too, so you can look at it there if you want to. So it's Fan Pro 168. If you guys don't know Fan Pro, then you've never been to my channel before because I put up so many Fan Pro crap. And there's probably going to be more in the future too because it's so much fun. They're just character designs that are like a public domain. It's really cool. You should go look it up if you haven't already. More poses. And they're getting better. I mean, like, that one's pretty good. And that one's not that bad. He's kind of like, oh, flaunt it, baby. So is that one, actually. They're both kind of like flaunt it. So's that one. Like, what is up with that? Alright, I'm gonna turn the page now. Hands! Lots and lots of hands. Kinda like that one. Feels very strong to me. Like, not the hand, but just the drawing makes it look kind of strong. Yeah. More hands and some eyeballs. Seriously, it makes a huge difference drawing hands. Before I drew like a ton of these hands, like it was such a struggle, but then like nowadays, I just recently did a drawing in my new sketchbook, and I did the hands without reference, and it was so much easier. And this is fun. This is really fun. You guys should try this out. Drawing hands in pen. It's really stressful at first because you're like, oh shit, it's pen, it's permanent, there's no taking it back. But you just gotta go with it. And if you screw up, just move on to the next one. Like, that one's kind of a screw up, that one's definitely a screw up. Like, there's mistakes in all of these. That one's pretty good though. I like that one. But anyway, there's mistakes in all of these. That one's good too. Anyway, but it's totally a fun challenge to just draw stuff in pen. So I did that for a little while. Here's more poses in pen. And I like this one, even though I didn't get the chance to finish it because I only had 60 seconds. Oh, it's Taylor. This is my OC from FanPro, number 777. I need to draw him more. This is the only time I've drawn him, I think. I might have like doodled his face elsewhere, but he's so beautiful. I love him. And this came out nice. I like the pose. The anatomy's good. Oh yeah, see? I told you. I thought I drew him again. He's right there. These were in an airplane. Where was I going? Oh, I was going to North Carolina, I think. With my mom and my aunt and grandmother. Little ladies trip. So I was drawing these on the plane. This Arno from Assassin's Creed. These two are FanPros. Oh no, I drew these on the plane, and then I drew these at where we were staying at. So, FanPro, and then I think these were also on the plane. Oh no, this was when I was in Josh's class. My brother was taking a college class, and I came with him. Yeah, so here's more Arno, and then just random people. This is Leo, my OC. Random person, Arno again, random person. Empty space, didn't feel like filling that up. I was kind of having a little depressing time around October, and so I decided to rewatch Nightmare Before Christmas, and I took the brush pen that my mom got me, and I just was like, I don't care how this comes out, I'm just gonna draw whatever I see in the movie, and that's what I did. And yeah. That's kind of fun too, to do something like that. Yeah, more pen. Oh, I need to use pen more. It's so much fun. It's surprisingly fun. I really didn't think it would be so much fun, but it is fun. And then some more cats. I like this one. I don't like this one. Its face is so screwed up. Oh god. Lots of FanPro. This is my OC, which I finally named Mono. Mono. M-A-N-O. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. But anyway, this is a nice pose. And, trees, because this was, when my dad was, like, freaking out about our plein air trip, ow. This was when my dad was freaking out about the plein air trip that we had. So he was all like, oh, I gotta practice stuff. And so I was practicing trees with him. And if you haven't seen that vlog, like, feel free to check it out. It's just me talking about our trip to Sedona, Arizona for some plein air. And that was more practice. I didn't use any refs with him though. I was just playing around with different styles. And then FanPro. Go check out FanPro, guys. It's awesome. F-A-N-P-R-O, FanPro. Oh, and what's this? What did I say that was gonna come back? It's Loomis. So this was a year later. So compare that. I don't feel like flipping back, but you can compare that to this page. Except I got a little lazy over here. But yeah, so. And then it's the same over here. But I think I did these. Oh no, I had some time in between because this was on the 25th. And this was on the 30th and 31st. So I got really lazy when I drew her. But these noses are pretty good. I like these noses. And then this might look familiar to you guys. This is the second 3-marker challenge I did. Surprise, surprise, it's Fan Pro. I know you guys have never heard of this before. Anyway, yeah, I still need to name her. I've never named her yet. It's really sad. More pen hands. Just more having fun. And drawing the same hand over and over again until I felt happier about it. Which, it was really frustrating with this pointing hand because, like, my god, how many times did I draw it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I drew it 8 times and I still wasn't happy with it. Oh no, I was. There's a smiley face. I think I was just happy because I finally got to here. I'm like, it's good enough. Next hand. Guess I got lazy over here because I didn't draw them at the same time again. I drew this one over and over again. Oh, and this one. I remember this one. Oh, I hated drawing this one. Oh, yeah, that's a hard pose. Like, her hand is like this because it's such a weird shape. And then here's Alex, who spilled these little spots right here, this yellow spot, and in this yellow spot, that was Alex, who spilled food on my sketchbook. Thanks, guy. Okay. Enderman, because I was preparing for my Enderman tutorial, so I was just playing around with Enderman. This is when I went to AltCon, and just, I was bored, so I was drawing my hand. And then more AltCon doodles with, oh, it's Fan Pro. These aren't, but this is mono, so yeah. And then some figures, and then Fan Pro. I was trying to play around with like adding pen too. I don't think it helped. This one's just okay. Her face could be better. Oh, this is so bad. Like, proportions are wrong. Like, I like that hand though, but his body needs to be smaller for the head to fit. But this is supposed to be Chris Evans. I know it's not obvious, but you know. And this is my OC Leo. This was sketching out with my dad. He was really frustrated with drawing mountains and stuff, so we went and drove to the Sedona airport and just sat outside, and then I was just drawing them with pen. And I kind of like how they came out. I think I like this one the best. It just looks neat how I did that. Anyway, so then more random drawings on the airplane back from Phoenix. More airplane stuff. Random doodles just trying to fill the page. And then, yeah, faces. Some of these, I think just these are on my Tumblr. I just asked for some requests of like who to draw. So I just drew what people told me to draw. And yeah, they don't exactly look like the people. I think he came out like the best in terms of like who he looks like, because it's Michael Caine. So I think like he looks the most like who he's supposed to look like. And I like this one. I drew that recently, April 29th. Ooh, we're getting closer to now. Yeah, I looked up wing tutorials because I didn't want to draw like cartoony wings because those only look good if you can like bullshit them, but I can't bullshit them, so they would just come out like crap. So I looked at a ton of like tutorials and pictures of bird wings, and I don't know, it's not like great, but I mean, it's a lot better than I would have been able to do otherwise. And then this one I was just playing around, just doodling. That's Sindel from Mortal Kombat, a really bad Asami from Legend of Korra, Callan from Code Geass, and nobody will probably know this, Chris Lightfellow from Suikoden 3. Yeah. I haven't actually, I started playing the game, but then I couldn't finish it because I think I had to go back to college, and the PlayStation I was playing it on wasn't mine. So I was borrowing it from somebody. I owned the game. But the manga, I read that, and it's fantastic. So if you guys have the chance, that is a crazy good manga. Suikoden 3. Look it up. The artwork's actually really good, too. Random doodle. Some more hand practicing. Like, I feel like I'm getting more comfortable. There's, like, an awkward pose, though. Like, when the hand is stretched, I have such a hard time with that. I don't know why. But, yeah, so some more hands. See, I told you guys I drew some abs recently, May 5th. What's today? Today's the 12th. It's Kelly's birthday. Happy birthday, Kelly. I'm recording this. Like, by the time this goes up, I think it's going to be late June. So it's a really belated happy birthday to Kelly. But yeah, trying out abs and stuff. Different body types. Then some for the ladies. I started looking at bodybuilders, women, female bodybuilders. First of all, really hard references to find because a lot of them are really shittily photoshopped, and it pissed me off that I couldn't find like actual pictures of them. But when I was drawing them, I'm like, wow, this is too similar to the guys. Like, I want a different body type of a muscled female. So there's this, I don't know her name, and if you guys know it, please tell me. This Russian ballerina, she is like fantastic, and the photos are really beautiful. So I was just referencing that. And it's really great. I found them on Tumblr. I wish I knew her name, though, because they're really fantastic photos. But anyway, so yeah, that's the last page. And that is this sketchbook. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And yeah, maybe in a little while you might see this one, which is the one I'm working on now. It'll probably be a long while, actually, because I've only done like the first 3 pages. But anyway, I have other older sketchbooks, though, and if you guys want to see that, feel free to yeah, there we go, or comment below. Yeah, so that's about it. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye! Yeah, it's still recording. Oh shit, okay.